Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we are going to review Land's End VR, a game that was originally released on Samsung Gear VR back in 2015. It was developed by Us2 Games, who are very well known for releasing Monument Valley along with Alba and Assemble with Care. But sadly, even though Land's End was very well received critically, this is their only VR release. So Us2 Games makes one of the best VR experiences of all time, but then they never do another VR game, at least not so far. Now, as far as I know, the only way to play Land's End now, if you don't own it, is to buy it on the Oculus Go store and either still have a functioning Oculus Go, or you can now play some Oculus Go games on the Meta Quest 2. A little known fact is that Meta did bring Oculus Go compatibility to the Meta Quest 2 a little while back. So if you're new to VR or you've never heard of Land's End, I highly recommend that you go now to the Oculus Go store and buy Land's End and play it on the Meta Quest. It's only $5 and it is one of the best VR experiences ever made. There is a reason for the price though. This is a very short experience. It'll take most people anywhere from an hour to 90 minutes at the most. It's a magical puzzle adventure, and that 1 hour will be one of the best times you'll ever have in VR. And I'm going to make a confession here. I bought Land's End many years ago. I bought this game back in 2018 for only $3 and I never played it. As you can tell from the video, this is a gaze-based game. You have nodal teleportation and your locomotion is just moving through these nodes by looking at the dots and then just slowly moving towards that dot, and also moving some puzzle pieces or connecting dots all through gaze navigation. And I bought this game, but I just wasn't thrilled to play it for that reason. I have a huge backlog of VR games that I bought and never played. Plus, I just didn't have the time with all the PC VR games I was playing. Sadly, I never put that much time into the Oculus Go. I'm gonna guess that I put less than 100 hours on the Oculus Go. And recently, I found this game on my list of games from unknown sources on the Meta Quest. And I knew this game was critically acclaimed, so I said, hey, let me play this game. Let me see what all the fuss was about. Does this game still stand the test of time? Is it still a good game in 2023? Keep in mind, I am a VR veteran. I have roughly about 10,000 hours in VR, so I am not easily impressed at all. However, even in 2023, Land's End VR is one of the best experiences in VR. It is an absolutely magical journey that you will go through while playing this game. Each of the 5 worlds are beautiful to explore. The artwork is absolutely still very beautiful. Even in 2023, there is just a magical mix of visuals, sound, and gameplay that all come together to make this experience not only immersive, but also otherworldly. This game showcases the power of VR, the ability to transport you to other worlds and get lost and just enjoy this alternate reality. This game is art, it is beauty, it is immersion. For those of you who follow my channel, you know that I'm very critical of Quest games that come to PC VR. And for the most part, a lot of Quest games that come to PC VR are just not pretty to look at. But when a developer is smart and brings a game with a good art style that can be translated to VR, it just doesn't matter that it's not the highest resolution, that the game is not realistic looking, or any of the other criticisms I normally have, because again, the art style translates perfectly to any type of VR. I would love to see this game remastered for the Meta Quest 3 or PC VR, but even if we don't get a remaster, I think the game looks beautiful as is, but I can imagine it even looking better with some higher definition textures, some better lighting. I think this game could really shine with some modernized touches. Now, I did enjoy the gameplay. I think it's perfect for what it's going for, which is a casual puzzle adventure. This game is about relaxation and taking you to that zen happy place. It is not meant to be a challenging puzzle game. I do have some criticisms of this game. I don't think it's perfect. I do think it is too short, but I'm not going to belabor that point. I think it's obvious. But my other major criticism is that the puzzles do start to get a little bit more challenging, and I enjoyed that. But then it gets to the last level and it gets a little bit too easy, which was definitely a letdown for me. Although I enjoyed the last level, I thought it was gorgeous and the ending was just really special. But the puzzles were just a little too easy on the last level. Even though they introduced a new mechanic, it wasn't a interesting or challenging mechanic. And the last criticism, which is a little bit on the minor side, is that it can be a little frustrating trying to move some of the puzzle pieces just because of the gaze navigation and it not being tracked perfectly. Obviously, this game isn't for everyone. If you're not into relaxing puzzle experiences, this game isn't for you. And I know some people out there just hate teleportation, especially nodal teleportation. There is no turning in this game, no smooth or snap turning at all, so you do have to play either standing or on a swivel chair. However, if you're one of those people, I would suggest you still give this game a try. It's only $5. It's about a 1 hour to 90 minutes experience, and it'll be one of the best VR experiences that you'll ever have, and I do put my reputation behind that statement. This game is critically acclaimed for a reason, and it stood the test of time. I highly recommend it. It's a must buy, or in my case, a must play, and if I have to rate it, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. Anyways, I am Fast Lawyer. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of the video.